Hey, what's up, my little TisaTells? How you doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kourtney Kardashian, it's like we got the tea on what your real beef with Kim is. Y'all sit down, the streets are talking. Okay, so let's start from the top. We were watching the Keeping Up with Kardashian trailer, right? Okay, you know I'm going to be reviewing that show. So make sure you hit the like notification button. If you like your drama, really real. If you like your gossip, a little messy, super funny, and actually really real. Okay, baby, we get into this and we are doing, we're going to start from the top because you got to know the history. So you know why this is so important. Okay, so remember in the Keeping Up with the Kardashian trailer where Courtney was like, you used my wedding for a business opportunity. And everybody's like, no, it's just a misunderstanding. And she's like, it's not a misunderstanding. It's the core to who Kim is. Well, the streets are saying the reason why Courtney is so mad is because Kim got that Dolce & Gabbana partnership out of Courtney's wedding. Now, I know what you're saying, huh? Where'd that come from? Well, get into this because let's get into these notes, right? So, people are saying that Courtney's real beef, right, is that her wedding was used to get them close to Dolce & Gabbana. If you saw, Courtney was thanking them. She was super tight with them. Now, I will say, I like Courtney, but Dolce & Gabbana is super, super problematic. And it's amazing to me at the Kardashians who they'll sit there and lambaste, right? And I'm not saying that Kanye doesn't deserve to be dragged, but I am saying that you guys are so comfy with the people that said that in the IVF weren't real babies. They made racist jokes. They made things against homophobic, LGBTQ. They are still banned in China because of the things they said against the Chinese people. And they had an ad with a Chinese model that the country of China found so offensive that their stuff is banned from being sold anywhere in China. And literally, okay, I like Courtney, but let's just talk about that trash label for a second. But y'all just need to know that. Anyway, let's get into this, right? But they're saying that the opportunities went to everybody but Courtney. Okay? The opportunities went to everybody but Courtney. Now, here's the thing. People are saying that Kris in some way implied to Courtney to get Courtney to even do the whole sponsored Dolce & Gabbana wedding, do all this stuff. Kris somehow implied to Courtney that there could be a sponsorship out of this. So Courtney was like, I mean, I guess if it's a sponsorship, let's see. However, once Kim got a whiff of that, the streets are saying that Kim decided she wanted that for herself. Now, when I first heard it, I was like, maybe, right? Because even if this is the case, is Courtney wrong for this? We basically do a sponsorship for my wedding, right? There might be a potential brand deal behind it. That's one thing to sweeten the pot. Kim comes in and swoops in and uses that wedding as not only a chance to promote herself, and please watch my video where it says caught, where we literally highlight the 5 or 10 times on Courtney's wedding that Kim was caught on camera being petty. But not only did she use that to steal all the attention, turn it into her fashion show, even have the rehearsal dinner starting late because Kim was having a photo shoot. However, people are saying that she was having a photo shoot and doing all that rah because she wanted to show D&G that she was more popular than Courtney, can pull more stuff and do this and that. And she was using it as a moment to market herself so that she would look like the more popular sister and saying, if you're gonna do anything with the family, you need to do it with me. Okay, some people can say that was really savvy and astute of Kim. Some people can say that was low down. First of all, you could have pitched this after the wedding, okay? Second of all, you didn't have to turn her whole wedding into the rehearsal dinner, the wedding into your fashion show. Now, we know Kim likes to get cozy with paparazzi. We know from one paparazzi that said Kim actually had a deal with paparazzi where they would take the pictures, airbrush them, and then them and Kim would split the cost. I'm sorry, not the cost, split the profit of those pictures. So I go to say that we don't know for sure if Kim paid paparazzi to act like she was the belle of the ball at Courtney's wedding. I'm saying that I wouldn't be surprised to hear that she paid paparazzi so that she could position herself as the more glamorous, more whatever. Also, even though, and this might be why Courtney and Khloe aren't cool, because low key, right? You know, Kim and Khloe tried to outshine Courtney at her wedding. Now, I love Courtney, so I thought her wedding was great. But think about it. Kylie and Kendall were mad respectful at Courtney's wedding. They could have put on the rah, 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 sis, boom, bah. Instead, they wore pretty conservative, but, you know, in line. You know, Kylie's sexy. She always going to give you like a 1940s silhouette. But it was a nice flowered dress. Kendall also, I mean, Kendall looked like the 40-year-old mother of the bride, but the whole point is for a wedding, it was super, super respectful. It was, I guess, pretty. It was a little bit on the conservative side, and it was something that would literally let all eyes be on the bride. Cut to Kim, walking around looking like Elvira. Who wears black to your sister's wedding? Khloe was wearing multiple crowns the whole weekend. I'm not joking. Remember those pictures? They both showed up to her wedding and showed out, and tried to get as much attention as they could get. I found it tacky. I found it odd. I found it strange. And I remember thinking, who wears black to somebody's wedding? Honestly, who? Who wears a black two-piece bedazzled play suit to somebody's wedding? Again, Kim, Khloe, that's who. They're saying that's where the real beef stemmed from, right? Also, Courtney's also mad because she felt like Kim wasn't in the moment at the wedding. Think about it. That whole wedding, Kim seemed annoyed. She seemed distracted. She was just there for pictures, okay? This would also explain why Courtney wasn't in Japan with Kim, because she still has real beef. Even though I will say, it's beautiful that she still let Penelope go and hang out with her cousin, okay? So the beef is just between the sisters. But that's also why people are saying that Kendall and Kylie were saying they could see it from both sides. One, they're saying that, again, she used it as an opportunity. They looked at it as like, okay, so you're using this as an opportunity to make business deals, especially a deal that should have gone to Courtney. I will also say with Dolce & Gabbana, listen, Kim can bring a buzz and people will see a lot, but long term, is attaching Kim to a label really the best thing? Maybe it might be. Everybody's jumping with it, even with Lagerfeld, which is weird because Karl Lagerfeld was always dragging Kim. So it's weird that now she's picked to honor, but you know what? Anyway, but Kendall and Kylie said that they see both sides, right? Because she made it a business opportunity instead of being there for her sister. But they also see Kim's been the first to always say that everything is just business and don't leave a dollar on the corner, which how Courtney says, I feel like, Kim, how greedy can you be? This is my wedding. Could you have just let it drop for the weekend? It's 3 days out a whole year. Could this not been my could it have been my wedding present? Honestly, you couldn't do this. But again, Kim was trying to take something from Courtney. That's what the streets are saying. Now, what do we have to confirm this is true? We're going to have to wait for the season. You know I'm going to recap the season. But what do you have to do to confirm this is true? Well, remember when Kim made a big show and was super proud about stealing the cover of Vogue from Kendall? Do you remember that? Do you remember how they literally had Kendall take pictures and she was set to be, but Kim swooped in out the blue when she heard that they were going to put a Kardashian on the cover, did all the stuff, and then she got the cover and she pulled Kendall and she was like, oh my God, Kendall, I would have been so mad if you had stolen the cover from me, but you know, girl. And Kendall was like, yeah, it's cool. I would have loved to get the cover of Vogue, but whatever. Kendall was looking like, girl, this is my job. This is a little weird. It looks like she did the same thing with Courtney. Again, not saying they don't love each other, just saying they don't like each other. And I think that we can agree that that mess that Kim did to Courtney, I guess this is the thing where she says it's just who she is at the core. We're so used to doing that, her doing that to other people. We're so used to the Kardashian preaching, you know, I would never disparage anyone, especially another woman. But then you guys do the most messed up things to other women that aren't related to you. It seems like the rooster have come home to nest. And now that the Kardashians don't have anybody else to steal from, they're starting to eat their own. Y'all, listen, do you think what Kim did? I already told y'all what I think. It was messed up. It was low down. But do you think that Courtney's tripping? Regardless, I am going to be reviewing this season. Now, before y'all say, why are you promoting the show? Don't you see the hustle? I'll review it. Y'all don't have to sit through it. And it's a win-win. And you know I'm going to give y'all all the details of drag too. So anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. Yes, I will still be recapping. And I will talk to you later. Bye.